911 weather.
Stepped outside for a dinner break and it was pretty quiet for the most part, but as you saw in Brian and Jackson's live shots, it's picking up. Yeah.
It is picking up from west to east, and there's so much to talk about. There's so much to try to digest. So let's get right to the meat of the forecast, which is the 9-day forecast here. Notice how we're going to start at about 28 in the morning, an afternoon high of 37. So those temperatures will continue to slide down, and it is a first alert weather alert day tomorrow because of the blizzard warning that went into effect at 9 o'clock. It stays in effect for most of the morning hours, as the first thing we have to worry about are the gusty winds, and the secondary problem will be snow coming down in bursts, and that's going to limit the visibilities. And as temperatures continue to drop on the ground, we could see a couple slick spots, especially bridges and overpasses. The good news is it doesn't last long. By Thursday, we start to clear out, 45, warming up even more, so there will be some melting, even a chance of rain coming in on Friday. The high temperature at 50 degrees, about normal. Warmer than normal on Saturday. Then as we spring ahead into Sunday, we'll be up to 60 degrees and staying pretty warm in the the 60s and the 70s heading into the first portion of next week, and also not only dropping back to the middle 60s for a high, and morning temperatures staying above freezing. Okay, that set the stage. We still have to concentrate on tomorrow. There it is, the blizzard warning between now and 6 tomorrow evening, mainly because the winds are going to be just pretty strong for most of the morning and afternoon before it starts to taper off. The snow will end earlier than that, but still we're going to see gusts up to 70 miles an hour, anywhere from an inch on the low end to up to 3 inches across the northern tier. Power outages are already starting to come in, and that's going to be the issue as well with all these gusty winds coming down here. A gust currently at 30 miles per hour, 31 for Liberty, 47 mile an hour gust up towards St. Joseph. So you can tell out west a little stronger, out east is going to hit on the Missouri side as well. But right now this is a little stronger than what we had during our 6 o'clock news on KMBC 9. Here's a look at the future gusts. According to one of our models here, it could be as high as 60 miles per hour in the next hour or so. And with that northwest flow and that strong low pressure area continuing to move away, most of the region will have those gusts between 50 and 60 miles per hour. Doesn't taper off much, so you're going to hear the rattling outside your windows with still gusts up to 58. Remember, if we're talking about a severe thunderstorm, that's when it could cause damage, and that's why I think limbs may be coming down. Trees may be having some issues, if you will, to stay upright. We also have to worry about power outages with those winds still pretty strong at 9 o'clock at 56 miles an hour in Kansas City, low 50s as you're heading out toward Hiawatha and Atchison, and also on the Missouri side as well. Every bit of 40 and 50 mile an hour gusts as late as 3 in the afternoon, and really not tapering off much at all. So here it is on First Alert Live radar. The snow is starting to move in from west to east, starting to accumulate in some spots, certainly on stationary objects like maybe your car parked outside. Looking at First Alert Future Scan, that'll continue to be the problem as we're still under this blizzard warning, with most of the snow falling between, say, the midnight hour and about 4 or 5 in the morning for the heaviest, and then a few flakes could be still tapering off in the morning, but boy, the winds are going to be still howling, so the visibilities will be cut down, and that's the definition of a blizzard. Not a lot of snow necessarily, but 1 to 3 inches across the region, and then with gusts, as you just saw outlined on First Alert Future Scan, we could see some problems with regard to trying to see what's directly in front of you if you're trying to go from one location to the next. Here's what we're looking at for the snow amounts. Up to 3 Paola and up toward Belton, 2 for Kansas City, 3.5 for Maryville. Not as much as you go farther east and southeast. But as I mentioned, the amounts aren't critical. It's more the wind speeds and the visibilities are limited, which is the definition of a blizzard.